And it is an issue that continues to cause ripples and conversations, including on the social media circles. But now let's cross over to Nyeri County for some reactions regarding the Limuru 3 meeting issue. Now, Clement Masombo speaks to some political leaders and constituents. Good morning to you, Clement Masombo. Can you bring us up to speed on what the locals are saying with regard to Limuru 3 convention?
Well, good morning to you, Aseto. Indeed, this 2024 Limuru 3 meeting is, of course, causing ripples, just like you said, especially among the political class. While a section of political leaders, especially from the opposition side, are in support of the Limuru 3 meeting, majority of them from the government side, that is the Kenya Kwanza side, are opposed to the meeting, saying that this is not the right time to hold such a meeting, saying that it should not be given priority, but rather the political leaders, politicians who are intending to attend such meetings should be focusing on delivering for their constituents. And that is why I want to engage some of them right now here in Nyeri, get their views on what exactly they think about that Limuru 3 meeting. But even that aside, we have also seen Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua also making some comments about sharing of revenue. And of course, he was saying that revenue resources are about people, and that actually declaring his stand that he supports they need the 1 man, 1 shilling, one vote, the same formula that some are saying was being fronted by the BBI. But let me get the reactions of some of the leaders and residents of Nyeri. Thank you so much for joining us. Introduce yourself and tell us. Let's first start with the Limuru 3. Yes. What is your view about this meeting that is scheduled actually for tomorrow?
Thank you very much. I'm Mheshimiwa Karedhi Wambui, MCA Nyeri County. About the Limuru 3, we are saying that everybody should be allowed to express their ideas and their mind and opinion because we live in a free and a democratic country. And those people who have coalesced together to go and speak at Limuru 3, they are free to do so. And what we are saying is that those who are saying that they should go work, that's okay. But at the same time, you can work and you can chew and still do something else. But what is of relevant is that whatever they will say, we will listen to them. We will hear their views, because we can't curtail their freedom of expression. We can't curtail their freedom of speech. And therefore, they are free to do so. But what I would urge them, and they should remember, because a majority of them are from Mount Kenya region, and they are those who are in the Azimio coalition. And what we are telling them is that they should realize that we have moved on, and they should speak in one language as a people. And what we are saying is that all of us, after all said and done, the outmost leader that we have in Mount Kenya region is none other than His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. So as they are speaking, they should have that in mind, that whatever agendas they want the government to push, the only person who can represent that in the government is none other than our Deputy President. And therefore, we would be expecting them that they should also give respect to His Excellency, the Deputy President, as they put across the issues that are affecting the people, not only in Mount Kenya, maybe even in the country. And they are free to do so. Therefore, we have no problem. Personally, I feel that they should continue. They should be led to do so. And that is what opposition should be doing. Actually, they have been sleeping on the job, and it is good that they have woken up, because a country that doesn't have opposition would lose it. And therefore, if we are seeing them going to Limuru 3, we want them to see them in Tononoka next time. We want to see them in Bukungu Stadium next time. They're even free to come to Nyeri and do the same meetings, so that we are able to move as a country and move forward. So that's my sentiment and my feel about Limuru 3.
I'll come back to you about the issue to do with the sharing of resources. Let me engage another one here. Introduce yourself and tell us, what is your view about this Limuru 3 meeting that is supposed to start tomorrow in Limuru?
My name is Cyrus Derito Kibiro. I'm the MCA for Bukoroni Central Ward. And this is about the Limuru 3. To me, I think it's not a priority, because even the Deputy President, the other day he had invited the Deputy Party leader for the Azimio, Honorable Mother Karua, so that they can meet and discuss this issue, and they want to go and discuss it in Limuru 3. So what I would urge these people who organize this meeting, let them just agree to sit down with the Deputy President, because the Deputy President is the one who is the topmost leaders from Mount Kenya. And I believe that the interests of the people of Mount Kenya, they are really well taken care of by the Deputy President. So if they agree to meet and sit down, and they agree, they come and represent those issues that they want to go and discuss in Limuru 3. I believe that those issues will be sorted out and the government is under control. And I believe the people of Mount Kenya, they are well represented and their interests, they are well catered when the Deputy President is still there.
All right, thank you so much. All right, let me get back to you, Mheshimiwa Karidhi. About sharing of resources, we have heard Deputy President saying that he supports 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. Others are outrightly opposed to the Deputy President. Some leaders, in fact, who come from this Mount Kenya region. Perhaps, what do you think?
Let me first make it clear that the Deputy President, when he says 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling, is not talking about Mount Kenya people only. You know, he is talking that we need to have everybody in this country having his equal share. When you go to other countries, go to a place like Kibera, you know, you find people languishing in poverty. What the Deputy President is saying, where there are people, we need more hospitals. Where there are people, we need more schools. Where there are people, we need more roads. So he is saying, as we do the sharing of these, the formula for revenue sharing, we need to consider population. And the population, it's not only the Mount Kenya region. You know, population is everywhere. Go to Kakamega, people are languishing in issues. You know, you look about their health issues, you go to education issues, you go to the welfare of the people. And therefore, I think the conversation really should not be seen as because there are people who are trying to baptize His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua as tribal when he talks about issues to do with 1 man, 1 vote, 1 shilling. The truth of the matter is that the Mount Kenya people have been in that conversation, especially during the BBI. And you remember also the president himself, when he was speaking in Bomas, he said that part of the issues inside BBI, they are good. You know, he only say the issue that he is not agreeing with. And more so, he was talking about the referee who were to referee the 2022 general elections. And you see, we have moved past that. So the things that the Deputy President is saying, there's the issues that even now the President, who say that there are some issues that are really of importance, of national importance in a discussion. And I remember His Excellency, the President, that time he said that we need to have a win-win formula. The Deputy President is not saying that anybody to be denied their right to share. We are saying let us have a cake that is baked and it is enough for all people, so that at the end of the day, we are taking the care of the people of the Republic of Kenya. But I've seen, as you have put it, some leaders, you know, somebody like Heshimua Mwangi Kionjori, because he was on record saying that we should not have that debate, and I think he's misguided. I think he did not listen to His Excellency, the Deputy President. He needs to align to the thinking of the nation. He needs to align to the thinking of that we need to have our people issues sorted, not only in Mount Kenya, but everywhere in the country. And therefore, as a people, we are feeling that that conversation is a conversation that really need to be looked upon, so that when you go to the sharing of the cake at the National Assembly, you know, it is done uniformly for all the people. It is done uniformly considering the issue to do with the population, because we must have that debate once and for all.
All right, thank you so much. Very quickly, are we seeing BBI coming back?
No, I don't think the BBI is coming back, because based on what the Deputy President said, the Deputy President said that we should ensure that, as what Honorable Karidhi has said, the counties that are more populated, sometimes they are disadvantaged. And what I would like to bring to the attention of the nation is that the most populated counties, they are not only in Mount Kenya. In fact, if we count the counties that have more population, the ones that are less, they come from Mount Kenya. So when the Deputy President says that we should ensure that there is equity in the sharing of the resources, he is saying that based on the scenario of the whole country. So we should support the resources should be brought more resources where there are more population, and where there is a less population, then we should ensure this also get less. So we support what the Deputy President said, and we are fully behind him. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. As Seto, you've heard it from some of the leaders here from Nyeri, actually expressing their views about the Limuru 3 meeting, as well as about the sentiments by Deputy President on sharing of resources across the country. But like what Karidhi has said, is that just the previous day, we had the Laikipia East Member of Parliament, Mwangi Kionjori, saying that a person like Deputy President should not be complaining about sharing of resources, and rather, if he he feels not satisfied with the way resources are shared, then he should follow the right channel of expressing his views, that is maybe through the cabinet meetings or even through parliament, that he should call for Mount Kenya Parliamentary Group meeting and express his views there. But then that is just a topic of discussion. We will be engaging more leaders and more residents later in our bulletins to get their views about the same. Aseto.
Thank you very much, Clement Masumba. And yes, indeed, Kenyans will tell us what they think about that